Here we are, last day of Tour de France, absolute dogfight. There's people everywhere, everyone's gone berserk, and we're waiting for Lance. Chance of getting a grab with him is 2%. Here he comes, the great man, final tour. Oh, you come up here. Lance, it's a bit of a surreal feeling, mate, last day. Yeah. Your comeback's been sensational from a Livestrong perspective as well, and you've got the new Guernseys on today. From a Livestrong perspective, what do you got planned after the Tour de France?
Well, the work continues. We have a lot of work to do. In fact, it's not an issue that goes away in a night or a week or a year, and we'll be, I suspect we'll be struggling with this for many years to come. But the more we stay focused as an organization and partnering with other great organizations around the world, we'll slowly but surely we'll make progress.
And finally, mate, from an Australian perspective, now that you've announced you're not coming to the Worlds, we're all gutted because you're massive back home. Have you thought about having your 5th child in Australia? That way everyone wins, you can go to the Worlds, you might get dual citizenship.
I'll give you Anna's phone number. You can call her and talk to her about that.
We'll get the Prime Minister to call her directly and we'll organise something.
Okay. Glad it's over. Obviously, it's nice to always finish a hard tour. This was an especially hard tour in a lot of respects. It's I guess a little similar to 05 because I felt like that was my last time down the Champs-Elysees, but this stuff popped up again. But I had a good day. I was happy, enjoyed it, and believe it or not, I enjoyed the 3 weeks that this thing lasted, which felt like about 6 or 7 or 8 weeks. But time to move on.
Talk about those jerseys you're wearing today. What's the significance of those jerseys?
Well, the front part is basically the same. The back has a big 28. 28 represents 28 million people around the world living with cancer, and that's somewhat of an official number, which probably in a scary way, 28 million is such a significant number, but it's probably actually bigger than that. Just a reminder for all of us how significant this issue is and how big the impact is. And ironically, we had the mix-up with the commissars, and so they told us straight up, they said, you don't change the jerseys, you're out of the race. Which normally I would have said, okay, we'll just take off, but with the teams you see, we couldn't, and ironically enough, it brought more attention, not to the jersey, but to the issue and to the number. And so we changed our jerseys and then put them back on for the podium.
What's next for Lance Armstrong?
Well, right now I'm going to the Bahamas. I'm gonna put my feet up and forget about riding the bike for a little bit, drink some cold beer, build sandcastles with my kids, see how deep I can go in free diving. I think I can get below 100 feet, which for me is pretty good, I guess. And I don't know, we'll decide on Leadville here in the next couple of weeks. And then I don't know, we'll see.
Lance, the bad luck you had.
What do you want?
the bad luck you had in the race this year, does it make you appreciate your 7 wins maybe a little bit more?
Well, we didn't. Those years we had no bad luck. I mean, if we look back at those years, in terms of crashes, flats, any bad luck, any mechanical, anything that could have come up at an inopportune time, it never happened. So I put a lot of stuff in the bank back then. And lucky, I mean, they came this year for me to pay up, and I started strong. I felt like even before the race, I came in with top condition, and I felt like it went good in the prologue, and then the bad stuff started on the cobbles. Or even before that, I mean, the crash in Spa wrecked my body a bit. The cobbles lost the time, and then the crash on the day to Morzine. I couldn't. At least at this age, I couldn't recover like I guess I would have in the past.
Now, since this morning, we've spoken to the Prime Minister of Australia, Prime Minister, and she's put the offer up. If you want to have the 5th child in Australia, dual citizenship, we'll roll out the red carpet.
And I have no problem with that. I told you to go talk to Anna. It's not, she's the one who's carrying the
What's the vibe? Do you think Anna will go for it?
50-50.
Oh, they're good odds, mate. They're good odds.
Mate. 50-50.
Now, can you confirm that you're going to be at the Tour Down Under next year? There's a few little whispers going around.
There's some whispers. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. I'm definitely done with events like this, but I'll still try and maybe try and put my head into some or poke my head into some events like Down Under or some mountain bike events around the world. Anything I can do that coincides with the foundation and the work we're doing in different countries and different continents. I think it makes sense. But to come back to races like the Tour and suffer.
What about, you said you're going to the Bahamas. Are you going to do a Twitter ride there?
No, because I won't be twittering. I'm laying off the Twitter for a while. Yeah, I gotta go away.
Oh, well, can you sign over all your members to Oz Cycling Twitter account, and we'll look after them for you.
Okay. If you need me, you just ask.
We'll look after the account for you, mate.
Yeah.
What are you going to miss most?